Welcome back to the biggest sports show in the capital city.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2025 is upon us right now.
The big 2025.
The big 2025 is here, ladies and gentlemen.
So, to me, I think we planned for the holidays, from January of 2024. We planned for the holidays, the Christmas and all that, and that's it. And we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
We're done for the holidays.
Yeah, you want to stay back at home? The most hardest part for me, was the first day resuming at work.
Bro,
I was struggling to leave the bed because I have this late night habits. So I sleep all basically throughout the day.
Yep.
So waking up by 7 a.m.
again.
and Hamatan is starting now in January.
Yeah.
Everywhere is quite cold. So waking up, going to shower, and getting ready for work was like a monumental task for me. I was like, no way.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, bro.
But to come back here, move back 2025, big 25 by the way, and I have my G right here.
Paul Igwewaya Elei, but you can call me Emani. I like to say that a lot.
That's cool, by the way, and it's nice, no worries. You bringing it to 2025 is cool. And this is All Things Considered, the big PSN podcast show. And it is time. The big sports show with Akpan is upon you in your screen right now, ladies and gentlemen. And we are going to be talking about a whole lot of stuff. So many things happening in the world of sports. When it comes to Nigeria, we had a new coach, by the way.
What's up, Chale?
What's up, Chale? A whole lot of people are throwing banters that why would you go to Mali to get a coach? And a whole lot of people are saying, oh, no matter what coach you're getting, just take us to the World Cup. You know what I'm saying? And aside Nigeria, we also saw the fantastic Brown Ideye on the score sheet for Aimba. He is, remember,
I like that.
Brown Ideye and the new Super Eagles coach about 12, 15 years ago were playing at the Ligue 1. They were playing against each other. Brown Ideye is still playing, and Charles is now the Super Eagles' new coach, earning 84 million naira as a coach per month.
50K dollars, bro. That's huge.
That's huge, right? If you ask me, like I said earlier, probably I'm in the wrong field because I know what I'm earning. What I'm earning sometimes, like they cut onions.
Come on.
Yes. Well, that's by the way, Arsenal Manchester United,
the big one.
They have the week for us in the FA Cup. It's gonna be bloody. Amorim versus Arteta. How bloody and how quick is this game gonna fly? I don't know. We are gonna analyze it right here. And also, I think in October or in November, first week, we predicted the coaches that were gonna get sacked by the end of December to January. 100% of them.
100 over 100, trust me.
I'm so good.
We're good, bro.
We're gonna update the list today. There's gonna be an updated iOS version of that list.
Of the sacking race, the sack race. Who's gonna lead the sack race now?
He has a crazy one, by the way, so just stick around. Let's go on a quick break, and when we come back, full blast.
Let's get it.
That's what's up right there. Welcome back right now. Let's quickly go to where Nigeria is in the news. New Super Eagles coach, the French Malian guy, Eric Chell, he's coming into Nigeria and he's going to be taking over the Chan Eagles in the Chan tournament that's going to start in February, I think in Tanzania, by the way. And a whole lot of people are saying that he is not fit enough, that even Austin Eguavon is better than this guy.
Come on, man.
What do you have to say, Maji?
I think it's fair to say the Eagle has landed.
Right.
It was the former coach of the Eagles in Mali. Now coaching the Super Eagles of Nigeria. I think the Eagle has landed. He got the job and it's $50,000 per month. Come on, that's huge.
That's huge,
And to me, that's going to be like huge motivation for him going forward in the job, I swear. And also giving him the opportunity to coach the Chan Eagles in the Chan competition. Also, we're giving the time to to be with the local boys and see how we can integrate
We've been clamoring for that. We have been clamoring for our coaches to be very, very, very close within the fabrics of the Nigerian leagues and Nigerian homegrown players. And now Charles is going to do that. And I think it's fantastic. We are hearing a whole lot of ex-international saying that he is not fit to be the Super Eagles coach. We are even hearing some sports enthusiasts saying that he is not supposed to come close. That why would you degrade yourself and go to Mali to pick a coach? Some people are even blasting the NFF. I don't know.
I have to say this over and over again. There is no blueprint of what a successful coach can be. I have to say this again over again. Like if you look at Barcelona, which always my case study, Barcelona at that particular time of the year, where like I think we finished third in the league. We have to go to play qualifiers for the Champions League, and bringing a young Pep Guardiola at that point in time after Rijkaard left. I don't think anybody gave it a chance. The OGs, talking about the ex-players, the journalists, the broadcasters, everybody, the pundits, everybody were
going hard.
Yeah, against Pep Guardiola taking the Barcelona job. But he has become the greatest coach ever for Barcelona. I think we should give him a chance. Like I did a research on Eric Chels. I found out that he's a very good advocate for free-flowing football.
Bro,
and that's what Nigeria needs right now.
The national team, by the way, played fantastic football at Akpan. Yeah, they were kicked out. Yeah, they were kicked out, by the way.
In quarterfinal, semi-final.
Yeah. That didn't stop. That didn't stop them from displaying the kind of football that we saw.
Yeah.
We saw them dismantle South Africa in the group stage of the AFCON. And the transition of the Malian national team from defense to attack in the AFCON was superb, my bro. So you coming out to say that the NFF are shambolic with that decision, I think you should have a rethink, because when you see these same people were hard on who was this former guy that was a Super Eagles coach? I think Pizarro. They were hard on Gennett Raw. They were hard on all these foreign guys. But these guys, if you look at these guys right now, they have been fantastic. From Jose Pizarro to Gennett Raw. They set the standard really high. And you are saying that why should we go to Mali to get a coach? What's his name? I think Christian Chukwu. No, not Christian Chukwu. This guy, Stephen Keshi. Stephen Keshi, coach Togo. Nobody cried. Emmanuel Amunike, coach Tanzania. Nobody cried. So why is it bad for Nigeria to pick a Malian coach who is doing really well, who is going to come with a full backroom staff like we've never seen before? He's coming with a game reader. He's coming with a physio. He's coming with a goalkeeper trainer. He's coming with so much backroom staff like we've never seen before. He's giving us value for $50,000. And some people are saying that, oh, why is he earning $50,000? Jose Pizarro earns $70,000. Now I'm going to break it for you. When you talk about Jose Pizarro earning $70,000, he was using that same money to pay his backroom staff. But right now we are paying Chel $50,000 while the NFF are taking care of his backroom staff. Get your facts right. Don't come here and spill what you don't know. On this show, it's facts and facts only. And nothing
also,
more.
Just to add to the facts, we heard, according to the report, that it was a 3-man short list, and there was a technical committee that picked Eric Chels with the backing of the NFF president in the person of Ibrahim Musa Gusau. So I think we just have to give them the time. I think with time, through the passage of time, to be honest, we are going to get result out of these. And the fact that he likes to play 4-4-2 also with the crop and caliber of players that we have in the Super Eagles, talking about the forward where we have Victor Boniface and Victor Osimhen leading the attack, and in the middle of the park we have Ndidi and Iwobi. In the flanks we have the king of African football, the Ademola Lookman, and in the left hand side probably Chukwueze. We got the strongest back four in the continent.
We do.
So I think with this caliber of players we have, and with his knowledge, his tactical acumen, I think Nigeria will go forward with.
And also, we need to also clarify that looking at, we have been complaining that, in the past 4 games, Super Eagles have just scored 3 goals. In the past 4 games, we've not been really clinical. In the last games, we have been defensively porous. If you look at what happened to us at Uyo Stadium against Rwanda, we were conceding some silly goals. Now, I want to put it right here. I want to put it out there that when it comes to man management, Charles is really good. When it comes to attacking flair, Charles is really good. And when it comes to tactical discipline and implementing details of what he wants on the pitch of play, Charles is really good. And we have been complaining that Osimhen drops into the midfield and is slowing our attack really well. Now we're bringing in Charles, who doesn't want Osimhen to drop into the midfield. He wants Osimhen to remain where he is, and the ball is going to come to him. So many times in the final third, the guys are making the run and the balls are not coming in. And now we've got a coach that can utilize and bring value to the top-notch players that we have. We have Lukman there, we have Chukwueze here, we have Victor Osimhen here. This front 3 can cause damage if they listen to the new Super Eagles coach. And if you look at the midfield right now, you have the likes of Ndidi, like you said, we have Iwobi, we have some good players right there. If they listen to Chell, he loves a way where we can have one defensive midfielder very solid, and we have other guys that can also spring the ball in between 3 seconds into the final third. And another thing we should look at again is Calvin Bassey and Ola Aina, because when you're playing attacking football under Chell, he loves the wing play. And Super Eagles, right from 1994 or right from the 70s down to the 80s and down to now, we love attacking football from the wing. And we are getting a coach that's going to give us that. And you're complaining. You better off that mic now. You better off that mic right now. Let's switch away from Super Eagles and Chell. Thumbs up to the NFF, by the way. Good job to the NFF for giving us a very good coach. Let's go away to Europe and talk about Manchester United and Arsenal real quick. But by the way, let's go on a quick break. And when we come back, it's going to be rat-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta on your screen.
Rapid fire.
Stop right now. Let's quickly go to the game between Arsenal versus Manchester United. Amorim versus Arteta, by the way. What do you expect in this game? Remember, Arsenal against Newcastle, they were nowhere to be found.
You have to bring that, bro.
I have to bring that, bro. They got cornered.
Corner FC got cornered.
They got to give them one corner. Corner. You know what I'm saying right now? And for Manchester United, one of the best games I've seen them play was against Liverpool. So right now, they are riding on so much momentum now that if they meet Arsenal, they look like they are better than Arsenal. If you ask me, in the past 1 week, in the past 1 week, they look like they can beat Arsenal.
But in 5 games, they have got 0 wins.
Yeah, I know that. But if you look at the game against Liverpool versus Manchester United, you look at the game between Arsenal versus Newcastle, Arsenal lacked creativity in the final third. Without Bukayo Saka, there was no penetration into the final third. And without the corner kicks, the free kicks, Arsenal don't look like a team. Arsenal don't look like a team that can create goal from open play anymore. I'm not saying that they can't create goal, but looking at what we saw against Newcastle, they look like a team that cannot create goal from open play. Is this a big problem for Mikel Arteta, that without the set pieces we can score?
I think the issue with the Arteta's Arsenal right now is the fact that his players, there's no individual brilliance in the squad right now.
What about Odegaard?
That's what I'm going to. Like in other teams, like for Liverpool, you see Liverpool having a bad day, then there's a player who stand out and take the day. For example, we have Cody Gakpo from nowhere, a screamer in the far bin of the post, and there's a goal, and it's 3 points.
Mo Salah.
They're playing bad, and Mo Salah cuts from the right-hand side, R2, and that's the winner. But in Arsenal right now, when you are having a bad game, who can you single out that can win your games? Now, the workload on Odegaard is becoming too much. When Saka was available, I think they were sharing that responsibility of creating and all that. But now it's too much on the Martin Odegaard. I think what the problem with Arteta is they had, I don't know, he's so obsessed with signing defensive players. I don't know what's the problem.
I don't know.
You went to the market in the summer to add in the left side of the defense, where you have about 4 players in that part of that department. You went and add California with that huge amount. That's not all. You went to the midfield, in the left side of the midfield, when you still have like couple of players who can play there very well. You still add Merino to that. Now, you're now neglecting the fact that you need a powerful striker, a goal scorer, a goal pusher.
They have Kai Havertz.
Come on, bro. Kai Havertz is not your go-to striker.
What about Gabriel Jesus?
Gabriel Jesus played today, no play tomorrow, injury. Come on.
MMM, I think MMM stuff, bro.
So for Arsenal, the only thing I'm tipping for Arsenal is for them to... in the game against Manchester United, you just have to improvise another means of scoring goals. If you're going to rely on just crossing and inshallah, I think it's going to be difficult against Manchester United side, who has been rejuvenated after the game against Liverpool.
Talking about the game against Liverpool and the way forward for Manchester United, if you look at Manchester United and Amorim, he has brought in this formation that suits the team that we have right now. But with that formation, there are also loopholes that can be exploited by the ops. What am I trying to say? For instance, he plays 3-4-2-1. He plays 3 at the back, 4 guys in the midfield, 2 guys are propelling them forward. Then we have a 1 striker now. But now defensively, when they are in position, defensively, that 3-back man switches to a back 5 with the wing backs coming in to choke in and make sure that there is no loopholes for players ups to try as much as possible to dissect the team. And now that's where I have a problem, because if you're playing a back 5, one of the biggest propeller of 3-4-2-1 is your wing backs. I'll give you a perfect example. When he was at Sporting Lisbon, his wing backs had 13 assists and 9 goals in the last season. Manchester United wing backs last season have 5 assists and 2 goals. That is poor. So what am I trying to say? In essence, the Manchester United wing backs that we have right now don't fit into this Amorim style. That's why I'm saying in January, Manchester United listen to Amorim for the players that he wants to bring in, because he needs to bring in wing backs that fit into his system. And not just that. Now against Liverpool, we have seen a couple of times where, because of the midfield of Maino and Ugarte being overcrowded by the Liverpool guys, we saw Maguire coming in to drop into that midfield line and leaving loopholes in that defensive line that the likes of Salah, the likes of Jones, the likes of Trent Alexander-Arnold were trying as much as possible to punish Manchester United. So what am I saying in essence? If you're going to play against an Arsenal side that are wounded, they will look for every possible means to hurt Manchester United. If you're playing a 5-3-2 or a 3-4-2-1, give details to every player on the pitch of play. If you're a wing back and you're not good, if you burst forward and lose the ball, bros, come back. If you burst forward and lose the ball, make a tackle or distort the flow of attack from that point that you are right now. And if you are in the midfield, you are probably Maguire. If you know that you cannot do what the coach is telling you to do in the midfield, tell a certain Bruno Fernandes to come back a little bit and support you in the midfield. It is quite simple. But for me right now, I'm going to say, listen to Amorim in the transfer window. Because the wing backs that Manchester United have right now cannot give them victory, cannot give them glory. The Manchester United that we know are a beacon of trophies. But right now,
just to
nothing, bro. Nothing.
Just to add to this, I think currently in the right side of that defense line, talking about wing backs, I think Mazraoui is doing a great job. I think it's just the left hand side where we have Dalot inconsistency. That's just the problem.
Dalot is not a proper wing back.
Actually.
If you look at the likes of Chelsea, if you look at Chelsea,
Cucurella,
you have Cucurella, you have Gusto. If you look at Nottingham Forest, the same thing. They have mad wing backs right now. If you look at Manchester United, no way. You must have the best players in the best position to actualize your tactical formation to glory.
That's true.
Oh my. Oh, my. I'm sounding like a pastor right now, but listen to that side.
Just to add some stats to this beautiful game, is one of the I did a research on one of the most prestigious trophies in the world, and I found out like the FA Cup is like top 3, top 4, top 5 in most of the surveys and all that. So the FA Cup is one of the biggest trophies in the world, and in this trophy, there's the GOAT of this trophy, which is Arsenal. Yeah, with 14 trophies and 14 times winner of this FA Cup, coming up against the Manchester United, who are 13-time winners. Also, they have Arsene Wenger, who is the GOAT of the FA Cup. Guess what? He's won 8 times.
Crazy.
Sorry, seven times.
Crazy.
Yeah, 7 times in those 14. And we have Sir Alex Ferguson.
There are consequences if you lose this kind of game.
Yeah.
There are consequences to a
history.
team. The history backs the consequences that might affect you in this game. And there are also consequences when you win, because it injects some extra power into your team, fueling you on to the end of the season. So for me right now, the players are going to understand the consequences, the positive and the negative consequences of losing and winning this kind of game. It's going to fuel a very high octane game on Sunday. I don't know where you're going to watch the game, but I'm going to be watching it with my baby, ladies and gentlemen.
See you're dead, bro. No date on Sunday.
No date on Sunday.
It's Super Sunday, bro.
It's Super Sunday. So I don't know where you're going to be. What is going to be your prediction for that game?
My predictions, teammates. Score draw.
And I'm saying that Manchester United might just nick this one, because if you look at Amorim, he knows how to play the big boys. He knows how to play the big boys. So I don't know if he's going to come up with the goods in this one. Let's leave Manchester United and Arsenal and go somewhere else right now and talk about the coaches that have gone so far. 1 minute silence for them, bro. Now,
bro, that's cold.
Cold, bro. That's also we now know that they are out.
We predicted like they were not going to like see January.
We said they were not going to make it.
Not like
say it the way it's supposed to. Say it the way it was coming to your head.
But I think some escaped December. They actually like Sean Dyche. Sean Dyche saw January. Saw 2025. Peace out,
bro. So just just so you know.
So on the list, on the sack race, the sack list.
Now let's analyze those that have gone.
Okay,
we had Lopetegui.
We have updated the list. We have more.
Yeah, I'll come to you for the updated list. By the way, we have Lopetegui.
Yeah.
West Ham United. We have Sean Dyche. We have Sean Dyche of Everton. We have is it Russell? That's his name.
Yeah, Russell Martin.
From Southampton.
Gone,
we have Gary O'Neill of Wolves. Now, who do you think? Now let's look at what is happening in the league right now. Who do you think will not last till May?
Till May, bro. I think the Arsenal faithfuls won't like this one.
Okay, who are you talking about?
Bro, I want to
their set piece coach.
Set piece coach, bro. No. I think Arteta has been giving too much time, bro. You can't spend over over
800 billion.
800 million, and you still trust in the process in 2025. Come on, bro. I think Arteta should be in the list of the next. It should be topping the sack race right now. So I'm saying Arteta. Ange Postecoglou.
Oh, Tottenham Hotspur.
Bro, man, I don't know what's wrong with this brother.
I'm not sure that Tottenham Hotspur coach. I'm skipping his name.
Come on, man.
For safety of my tongue. By the way, I'm not sure he's gonna get sacked. Tottenham Hotspur. Because Daniel Levy, I think he's quite happy with what's happening with Tottenham Hotspur. He's okay. Daniel Levy's okay as long as they are making money.
Won a trophy. My niece was, I think, she was not born.
That's what I'm saying. They are comfortable with making money. It's more of the business for Daniel Levy and not about the result for them. The result comes well, but by the way, are you making money? Yes, I'm making money. Is the result bad? It's bad. Let's leave that one alone. Give me the money. That's Daniel Levy for you. And when it comes to Arsenal and Mikel Arteta getting sacked, I think that is a big call. That is a big call, by the way. But I don't see.
You can't do this in big teams and don't get sacked. You can't do it in Chelsea. You can't do it in Barcelona. Bro, Xavi was sacked after winning La Liga. He got sacked the next season. Bro, you can't say, okay, Arteta is trusting the process. Okay, in his first season, he won the FA Cup and this and this and that. He's in a league where we have the super manager like, what's his name? Pep Guardiola and all that. Bro.
Slots come.
Excuse me.
Slots.
I want to see Slots win this league.
Slots is coming.
What the Arsenal
He's doing really well.
Yeah.
Chelsea, Maresca has come in. He's doing really well. So probably you don't have an excuse, Mikel Arteta. By the way, if you trust the process, I have trust issues.
Come on,
for me right now. So we are gonna say thank you for sticking around.
We got some transfer news, bro.
Okay, I thought I was gonna. I have
some transfer news.
Now, let's talk about the Chelsea.
We're not in the title race. I'm now begging for 3 points. We just want to collect 3 points. I'm now begging for 3 points.
You know, he's mocking me. He's nice, by the way. He knows I love Chelsea. He knows I love Chelsea. Well, he's a Barcelona fan. And they were doing well at the point, but now they are sinking, just like the Titanic. I don't know what's happening to them. They were struggling to sign Omo. They had to go beg fair money. They had to go beg OP. They had to go beg money points. Please give us money because we are. Because they don't have money. They don't have money. So they have to go and beg fair money. Please give us small loan so we can sign Omo. Lapo, yeah. But by the way, let's look at Chelsea real quick and talk about the players that might go out of Chelsea. Number one on my list is Nkunku. Nkunku. So by the way, look at Nkunku. He's not getting the World Cup is by the corner. He wants to go to the World Cup with the French national team. And if he doesn't get much playing time at Chelsea, he might be looking to go to PSG. He might be looking to go French League or back to the German Bundesliga. So there are reports. That Nkunku might be going to PSG, but it's not confirmed as of today. The reports are there, but Chelsea are saying that if Nkunku wants to leave, we are not going to be a stumbling block to Nkunku.
I think for Nkunku, Christopher Nkunku is a fantastic guy. We saw him in the time with RB Leipzig. He's a great scorer. Great goal scorer.
It's like he has more goal than Nicola Jackson.
The Nico, he can assist, he can dribble. He's got everything a forward needs to succeed.
Okay.
But I don't know what's his problem with Chelsea. I think we can say the injury issues.
Okay. True.
The injury issues, and also probably he needs more playing time.
All right.
You can't have less playing time and you complaining. It's not delivering. Is Chelsea complaining he's not performing?
No, they're not complaining.
Okay, it's just the player.
Now looking at we're in 25.
Okay.
Next year is the World Cup. So he needs to play time. So that he can stake a claim for the French national team. The French national team is choked. If you're not playing, you don't get called up. And now let's look at another player that is really having a torrid time at Chelsea. His name is Carney Chukwuemeka. I don't know why he came to Chelsea because he left Aston Villa.
At that particular time, Chelsea was signing all the Igbo guys available. Igbo guys with dreadlocks. Timber Shade.
We had Madweke. We had Chukwuemeka. We had
Ogochukwu. Any Igbo guy with
I don't know why he's saying that, but by the way, Khalid Chukwuemeka left Aston Villa for £20 million. Or a little fraction on top of the £20 million he left and came to Chelsea, and he played the first 20 games. The first 20 games he played, it was amazing. But after what injury struck, and since then he's from Dips, and right now we are getting feelers that he might be going to Germany. He might be going to Germany, and Borussia Dortmund are looking for a way to nick Carney Chukwuemeka, and Chelsea are saying that if you come for a loan, no way. But we want a permanent deal for this guy. If you give us a permanent deal, good money, we are going to sell him.
I think any club in the world who's going to cop Carney Chukwuemeka right now, you just added one of the best upcoming best box-to-box midfielder in the world in Carney Chukwuemeka. Fantastic lad. He can win those balls. He's got those defense splitting passes. He can break plays, and he's got vision as well. He's a great addition to any
my advice to him
is Nigerian.
Yeah, my advice is Nigerian, but I don't think he's going to play for the Super Eagles anytime soon. I am going to say that if you're going to move to any club, make sure that you're going to a club that has the developmental process structure in place, like Borussia Dortmund, like Strasbourg, like RB Leipzig. You go to this kind of club, you know that you're going to go the ranks real quick, and at the end of the day, in 3-4 years, you're going to be sold for like 60, 70, 80 million pounds, which is good money. And which other player do you think might leave Chelsea again?
Chelsea.
I think all the goalkeepers.
Chelsea have like 8 goalkeepers, bro.
All the goalkeepers should go because they don't fit in. They don't fit into the Chelsea kind of play. So many times.
But I like Petrovic.
Petrovic is fantastic. Sanchez is good. He's good with his hands, but with his legs, he's terrible. You know what I'm saying? There are so many times that Sanchez can start an attack that can lead to a goal. He holds to the ball for like 2-3 more seconds. Those 2-3 more seconds that you're holding on to the ball, you know that you're killing big attack. And there's so many times that Sanchez sets up himself or set up Chelsea to score Chelsea.
Assisted the ops to score Chelsea, you mean?
Pass the ball well, bro.
I wanted to ask you, like, would you rather have a certain Mendy, ex-Chelsea goalkeeper who's good with the hands, or a certain Manchester City goalkeeper, Ederson, who's good with the legs? Who would you rather have in your team?
Kepa Arrizabalaga.
That's a combination of both.
Yeah, so he's playing for Bournemouth. He's been really good for Bournemouth.
Bro.
He's been really well for Bournemouth.
Is he good with the legs?
He's good with the legs. There was a time he was brought into Real Madrid. I think it was on loan at Real Madrid to when they had goalkeeping crisis, and he did really well. He did really well. If there's no option,
won the Champions League. Bro, that's fantastic.
If there's no option, bring back Kepa.
Is he on loan?
Yeah, he's on loan.
Come on.
Bring back Kepa. It's quite simple. Let's leave Chelsea and go straight to Manchester United. And one of the biggest transfer stories that's coming out of Manchester United is not even about Marcus Rashford. It's about Kobe Mainoo. They say Kobe Mainoo wants to move to Chelsea. Not wants to move. There is a deal there are rumors that there's a deal in place about a couple of million naira, not dollars or pounds.
Naira.
Not naira. I'm asking the question. Is that move sane? Kobe Mainoo.
We saw one of the posts about the move of Kobe Mainoo to Chelsea and Cole Palmer liking the post. I think for every rumor, there will be some iota of truth in it. You know, for a player like a Chelsea player liking the post, I think there might be some kind of truth in it. But for Kobe Mainoo, in terms of his development, I think he should go to Chelsea.
He should go to Chelsea, yeah.
In Manchester United, you can't develop in Manchester United. Bro, the way Marcus Rashford is or was in 2018 or so, that's how Marcus Rashford is in 2025.
But if you look at Garnacho has developed in Manchester United.
Garnacho what?
Yeah, Garnacho,
come on, man. There's no development in Manchester United.
We didn't hear of Garnacho.
Yeah.
He bust into the scene through Manchester United.
Yeah.
He bust into the scene through Manchester United, which is quite cool. And you might say that's it. Yeah. Amad Diallo was doing really well for Atalanta. He came in under Amorim right now, and he's doing really great for himself. And I would say don't go to Chelsea. One, because Chelsea is stacked in the midfield. Chelsea, do you want to bench Caicedo? Do you want to bench Enzo Fernandez? Do you want to bench, is it Lavia that's there? Who do you want to bench again?
Bro, he's an English kid, bro.
He's an English kid. You are at Manchester United. You have the chance to play more games. We saw the game against Liverpool where he partnered Ugarte in that midfield, and he did really well. And Kobe Mainoo is not just a Manchester United player. He is the future of Manchester United. We saw Bukayo Saka when he was coming up the ranks. He was the future. They saw it. They kept him. All the guys that were coming want to get Saka, they were way off. You understand? So for me, if Manchester United sell Kobe Mainoo, it shows that the guys, the Ineos guys are not bothered about the future of Manchester United. If you're bothered about the future of Manchester United, if you're bothered about your team, your fans, and the passion for the game, you will not think of selling Kobe Mainoo to anybody because it's Mainoo.
You know, it's a Mainoo, and I think they want additions right now, so they are minusing the minors to get additions.
But what's Chelsea Kobe Mainoo?
Man U right now, they don't need any more experiments. What they need is results. You can't be experimenting with these kids. I think that was in the mind of Amorim.
Probably.
He wants to get the world-class players into into his team so he can grind out results. The more you don't get results in a team, big team like Manchester United, your job is at stake. So I think that's what he's looking at. And also, if he goes to Chelsea, I think he will play in Chelsea. He will fit Maresca.
I'm not opposing your opinion.
Yeah,
that's quite cool.
I think Enzo is not really.
I'm just saying that if you are Kobe Mino, stay at Manchester United, grow at Manchester United.
I'll go to Barcelona.
Okay, that's cool for you, by the way. Okay,
I'll
now
go to Barcelona, bro.
Another transfer Jesus going from Manchester United is I'm talking about what's his name, Marcus Rashford.
Oh, Rashi.
Yeah, we hear that Cesc Fabregas Como are trying as much as possible to nick, but the agents and his backroom team has come out to debunk that report that Marcus Rashford, in his wildest dream, is not making a switch to Como. Instead, we are hearing report of Borussia Dortmund. We are hearing reports of Paris Saint-Germain.
PSG.
We are also hearing reports from Spain.
But it's been offered to Barcelona. So
we are hearing reports from Spain, but they don't have money. So let's just.
But we have history. They are the history FC. I just say like, bro, you know we've got.
I get that before. I get that before. He know the property.
It's in my museum.
Yeah, you go to the restaurant. After you finish eating, and I say pay your money. He said, but I had like 50 million before. Bro, you gonna wash plates.
Bro, but to be honest, I think Marcus Rashford, I think the whole Manchester United saga between Marcus Rashford and Manchester United is totally unfair to me.
No, I won't say it's unfair.
Because I saw an interview of the legend of Arsenal, Ian Wright. He said he came to Arsenal at the age of 28 and he became an Arsenal legend afterwards. Now, you can't write up a Marcus Rashford who's 27, who is in the top scorers in Manchester United, is top 5. And you're saying he's a flop, but in the top 5 scorers of Manchester United, he's there. And he's just 27. I think they're being unfair to their own son.
When there's a new government, there was a new law.
Oh, sorry to ask. When Amorim came, in the first 2-3 games of Amorim, Marcus Rashford scored the most goal for Amorim.
We are not disputing we are not disputing all of that.
Yeah.
Remember, Amorim plays a formation that doesn't fit in wingers, but fits wing backs. Now, let me explain to you. When you have wing backs flying, remember Conte at Chelsea. Most of the wingers then had to drift into the midfield, and when it comes to Marcus Rashford right now, you're playing that kind of football that he's playing right now. He doesn't need Marcus Rashford. And when a new coach comes into a new club, there are possibilities that the big guys in the dressing room, 1 or 2 are going to be affected. We saw it at Chelsea. We saw it at Arsenal. When Mikel Arteta came, Ozil was a scapegoat. When Maresca came to Chelsea, Sterling was a scapegoat. The likes of Gallagher, the likes of
Chilwell is chilling well.
He's chilling well, but we had so many players leave. Even when what's his name, Pep Guardiola came to Manchester City, there was exodus of players out of there.
Even in Barcelona, Ronaldinho.
It's normal when a new guy comes into play. He makes sure that if you think you have ego, if you think that you run shots here, I'm not going to use you to play. When Amorim came to Manchester United, Van Nistelrooy wanted to be part of the backroom staff, but he had to call Van Nistelrooy and say, yo, I want to work with my people. I want to work with my ideology, people that know my ideology and my tactics really well, which you don't clearly fit into. So you just have to excuse me. So for Marcus Rashford right now, it is not a vendetta or anything. Go away. Go and make your career beautiful. The World Cup is by the corner. So you want to stay and suckle. You want to suckle at Manchester United is fine. Go to PSG. Go to Borussia Dortmund. Go to a club that plays in the Champions League and shine. Simple. I don't want to talk too much about Manchester United.
Rashford in Barcelona, I think he has what it takes to be a Barcelona legend. I love the potential in him. All he needs is that coach that will bring out the best in Marcus Rashford.
Barcelona.
We saw Marcus Rashford in the time of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Man bagged about 30 goals and all that.
Look at my fingers. Look at my fingers now.
Bro, you don't like this?
I'm coming. Barcelona and Iron condemn.
Come on, bro. We got Iron Condemn, Memphis Depay, and Aubameyang. They won us La Liga. Yeah, what can you say?
Iron Condemn and Barcelona.
Adama Traore.
Iron Condemn players. By the way, to wrap up the show right now. It's been amazing, by the way.
Yeah, yes, indeed.
It's been amazing.
Big time.
We're going to be back on Monday, and we are going to do our live session on TikTok.
Yeah.
Join us live there. Let's get jiggy.
We might have a guest.
Talking. We might have a guest, by the way. And
might have Eric Charles on the show. You never could tell.
You know what I'm saying?
Like Chile.
Like Chile can be on the show.
They might do some giveaway with the 50,000 dose, you know.
Stay safe. Stay beautiful. Stay amazing.
And don't do drugs.
Stay gorgeous. Don't do drugs. All things considered. Big PSN Sports Show.
Yep.
My man.
Poor League with Wire LA, but you can call me a Manny. I got you.
Coolest guy, Akpan, right here. Stay beautiful. I'm out of here.
Peace.